that happened to my dad. So they have 2 bathrooms upstairs and then 1 downstairs and not one on the middle floor. But the middle floor is like where the kitchen and everything is. So he like set up this pulley system from the upstairs banister to the downstairs floor so that like he could load his little basket with everything he needed to bring down for the day to get up and down. We're like, just stay upstairs. Like, we'll bring the bar fridge up to you. And he's like, no, I need full kitchen access.
No, Jen, that's what he told you. He has an OnlyFans page too.
You guys follow each other? My dad got Facebook,
I think he follows her.
My dad got Facebook like a week ago and has added me twice. I haven't accepted.
But wait, is his picture the little down below selfie? Screen grab.
I think it's actually an airplane.
Yeah. Well, so I was telling.
Okay? How accurate is that for every old person?
Right? Exactly. I'm pretty sure
Exactly.
that's what his business badge looks like.
But a friend of mine, go ahead. Let me see.
He's been vaccinated against COVID.
Oh.
And then his profile picture or his overall picture is his airplane.
He fancy.
All right. That looks good. But a friend of mine said to me when I said, I'm looking forward to at least I can go to the nursing home. And she's like, no one's able to visit you there still. And I'm like, even better.
That's called a dream.
3 weeks of somebody bringing me food. I don't care if it's Jello. Okay.
Jello is good.
I'm going to lay in there. So I'm just trying to like psych myself up for all the great things that will happen while
Do you get little sponge baths too?
Probably. And we'll podcast right from my bed.
You probably get some fun drugs too.
I got those.
If you're going to do a facility, you might as well do both at once.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to spend the money to be in a facility, you might as well do both needs at once.
Mm-hmm.
No way. You can't. I don't think they do both at once.
Why not?
Walk.
They don't do it because you need one to walk. But if you're going to be in a facility, you got somebody to do everything for you.
No, because it's only like in the beginning.
Yeah, no, they'll just give you a catheter. You won't have to get up at all.
How long does it take you to learn how to re-walk? Like a week?
Yeah, no, they get you up and walking like that night.
Right. They do it really fast.
But the thing is like you could just go right down the hall to rehab instead. Otherwise, I don't know. Maybe they're going to make me come home and have the stupid nurse and them all come here every day.
No. You got to say you have no one at your house.
Thank you. I'm alone.
You're unmarried, so you need help.
Yes. I've got it all planned on.
Send Danielle away to live in the cycle. Okay, but back to the news. Lauren was about to share some exciting news.
Okay,
yes.
So do you want wedding, porn, high-speed chase, or a zoo lover?
A zoo lover.
Okay, so we'll start with that one. So this Belgian woman was banned from the zoo after she claimed she had an affair with a chimpanzee. She kept visiting the chimpanzees and had what she called an affair. We're having an affair, I'll just say. She detailed to the news. This 38-year-old chimp calls the zoo home. Its name is Cheetah. She said they've been having this rendezvous for the past 4 years. She shows up to the zoo to go wherever he is and like waves and blows kisses. And so she's telling everyone that they're in a relationship. I love this animal and he loves me.
Oh.
Why do they want to take this away? They're like, I think the zoo is trying to keep her away so that the cheetah, the chimpanzee, can like interact with his monkey friends.
Oh.
The chimpanzee is probably super uncomfortable.
Wait, who's just yelling?
That's my neighbors out on the deck.
Chad, do you have your pants on in case you gotta run out there?
Do I have my pants? I know, right?
We proof Jen's neighbors are psycho.
The neighbors are good. That's the Christmas tree people are the weirdo ones.
I feel like, Serena loves me and I love her. So they're really just keeping this chimpanzee away from this lady unjustly.
Yeah, she's not happy about it.
How many times do you have to visit the zoo in consecutive days where people are like,
This is getting
right.
4 years, apparently.
I want to know, I need to talk to the zookeepers to know what the background story was. Were they like, this bitch here? Because there's this man, I don't know if he still does it, but previously who used to go visit Mike the Tiger at LSU. And they had this relationship. It must have been the old Mike.
Wait, what do you mean a relationship?
So allegedly, I think it was the old Mike. So someone who's smarter than me and has a better memory, maybe Lauren would know. The one that, because he died really young, right?
Wait, so Mike is a tiger?
And the our lords did the surgery, or they did the x-rays.
Right. So yeah, LSU has a real tiger on its campus. Don't worry, this tiger
does the cow course?
He has a very nice life and he is not given sedatives.
Yes, the same campus that has the cow that you can stick your hand in. Same campus.
Cow?
Yeah, the cow. Did you take dairy science?
No.
I was telling them
I took
about how
the dairy ice cream shop though. We took them there.
No, that's dairy science.
100% an elective, and you told us everybody had to take dairy science.
No,
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Teresa, you might have been at,
That's a class?
Oh yeah, she learned to make cheese and put her hand up a cow's bum.
No,
there's an entire department of agriculture.
Yeah.
They have their own fraternity too. Teresa.
Cindy's lost.
It's called dairy science.
Yes.
Yep.
I was told everyone, maybe it's because I'm not in a sorority, but I think it's because all the sororities took it. So they had all of the test answers. And I took only electives that I could commandeer test answers from the test bank. Lauren, did you know what the test bank was? Everyone knew what the test bank was.
Every sorority they all have one.
So I would take classes that I knew you could get the test for at the test bank.
Okay, for those of us that don't know what a test bank is, can we get a breakdown?
I don't know. It's where the sororities and fraternities stole the test and stashed them. So you could just
it was just the answers.
Yeah.
And the one was from dairy science. Was the test that you were cheating on?
Was the recipe for mozzarella cheese?
Is it like fucking milking cows? Like, was it the science of how the machine works?
Well, guys, I cheated, so I don't know what I learned.
Well, I'm assuming though you have to learn how many times they need to be milked. What do you need to feed them? How to pasteurize, right? That's all part. Yeah. So really it's farmer school.
Yeah. And then we learned about cow types. But anyway, this was not the point of the story. So we have a tiger on the campus, and this specific one died early. But there was this man who would go visit the tiger every single day, and they would play with each other. Like he would come and chase up, and he has a water situation, and he would splash up and splash the water. Jen or Lauren, help me out.
But he was playing the tiger's on one side of the fence and he's on the other side of the fence, right? He's not running around in the backyard.
Yeah. So in the very front area, they have this fancy our students have paid, or we raised $1 billion to create this acre habitat, and there's just big glass walls in front of his pool, and so everybody goes and stands along the glass to see him and watch him.
And he's still a cat, so he wants to eat people. So this specific one was very playful, and he would jump up whenever this specific guy was there, and they would play. So if he was in wherever we were, Germany, Belgium, with that monkey, he would probably be having a monkey affair, and it would be a no-no.
Okay, wow. So I think there's something about they were worried that Mike was gonna break a tooth going up against the glass and playing with him.
Did people pay to go to this school or?
It's a state school, but you pay. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, we had, I'm sure, Lauren, we had scholarships because like
I didn't pay. Well, I still paid because my scholarships didn't cover it, but
Lauren's smarter than me, but I just stay like, no, you paid like whatever your fees were. So you paid less than like $1,500 a semester. I didn't live on
to learn about cows and watch tigers. That sounds like a quality education system.
somebody's got to run the farms and make the ice cream.
We also have an ice cream maker on campus. Hello? You don't have that?
Dairy science, yeah. I taught like an intro to LSU class to incoming freshmen. And that was one of the activities we did is like we took them to the dairy science like ice cream place and they had to like learn about ice cream and cows.
Bizarre.
This is what's happening to our younger generation, okay?
This is what happens when you grow up in Louisiana.
Jen, I'm thinking it must be where they live. I mean, I am in upstate New York and I didn't learn a damn thing about an udder. I learned nothing about.
I grew up on a farm and I don't know this much about cows.
I had to get a boating license at like, I don't know, 8th grade. We had to take a class and get a boating license. I never drove a boat though. They just like, you take a test and they give
Were you living on the water?
Well, kind of close.
I live right on the water and nobody made us take any tests for a boat.
Oh, that's why you don't live in the outdoors paradise, okay?
I know.
Outdoorsman's paradise. Is that what it's called?
Sportsman's paradise, I think.
That's it.
Did you learn anything that's really important, like the agriculture and the growing of weed? Like, did they prep you for that?
Well, we are old, so it is before the weed legalized, but they do grow weed on campus now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, right. One of the
and we have a brewery.
Yeah, breweries probably. Yeah, well, I guess what the school that Marissa used to go to, the college she used to go to,
for 7 years.
Now no, that was my other one. Marissa only went for a year. She wanted to go for agriculture because she wanted to learn to grow and sell her own marijuana, but it wasn't like specific. So of course she hated it. She didn't stay, she quit. But now that school, as of last year, is got you could get a whole freaking like degree on growing marijuana.
Well,
because there's so much before you, like, I know LA, certain places will teach you, but it's like really like in depth though with like hybrid, and there's a lot to learn. So she missed the boat, but she wants to be a bud tender. She wants to be a bud tender.
Yo, wildin'.
Tell her it's never too late.
No, it's never too late. I told her, but they don't offer that class yet here.
You have your own little horticulture. Is that what it's called when you grow a plant? Horticulture?
Yeah. We have
you have your own little horticultures in your backyard.
Well, let me tell you, did you guys see, I did a lesbian stand up at a lesbian barbecue, right?
That's a thing.
I did, yeah.
Tiny cupboard?
Yeah, I guess we haven't talked about that. No, that was in New York City. I did the Pride show here like 2 months ago, and I got 2 gigs from it, okay? 2 lesbian barbecues. One was a barbecue.
Oh, Cindy's killing Pico.
And one was a barbecue and a lesbian hoedown. I have coming up October 2nd. I am doing stand-up at a lesbian hoedown. Now, I'm like, this is going to be fun, like, whatever. They're having a band. You got to buy tickets to it. This is like really like extreme. So the girl who's putting on the hoedown texted me a couple days ago and was like, holy shit, we are up to 70 people and everybody is just talking about